This California Assessment Accessibility Resource video is sponsored by the California Department of Education. This video will demonstrate how to access and use the Embedded Speech-to-Text Accessibility Resource, as well as Embedded Speech-to-Text in Spanish for math items. This is an accommodation for the California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress, or CAASPP, and for the English Language Proficiency Assessments for California, or ELPAC. For a list of applicable assessments, please refer to the California Assessment Accessibility Resources Matrix by visiting bit.ly/CA_matrix. During testing, this resource can be used to have spoken English or Spanish converted into editable text directly in the constructed response items within the testing interface. Because this is an embedded resource, it functions on any supported testing device. A microphone is required to use this resource. Also note that students using speech-to-text may want to be tested in a separate setting to reduce auditory overload. The embedded speech-to-text resource is not available in the practice and training tests as a guest user in a guest session. It can be accessed in the practice and training tests only if a student logs in or a practice test session is created. Like all accessibility resources, embedded speech-to-text is available in applicable interim and summative assessments. If the speech-to-text resource is enabled, items with a constructed response field will show a microphone button above the text field. Some response fields will only show the speech-to-text button, and some response fields will show the button among other writing tools. Select the microphone icon and begin speaking to enter text. When finished speaking, select the icon again to stop entering text. The speech-to-text function will also automatically stop after a few moments of silence. Text will appear gradually, and an ellipsis may appear temporarily as words are processed. This is a sample answer. More text can be added at any time by selecting the microphone icon again. Wherever the cursor is placed is where the text will be inserted. This is another sample sentence. Certain types of punctuation are added automatically at times, such as commas, periods, and question marks. Some punctuation, such as exclamation points, must be entered using the keyboard. Text can be edited or added with a keyboard as long as the speech-to-text function is not actively listening. Note that students are expected to correct any errors in grammar, punctuation, or other errors that may appear. Speech-to-text in Spanish is available only for mathematics assessments. To turn on speech-to-text in Spanish, a student must have both the speech-to-text accommodation and the Translations Spanish Stacked Dual Language Designated Support selected. When this support is assigned, on-screen test directions for the student will appear in Spanish, including menus and buttons. Also note that for speech-to-text in Spanish to function properly, a Spanish voice pack will need to be installed on the device being used for testing. This process varies depending on the device. Speech-to-text in Spanish functions similarly to speech-to-text in English, but simply allows the student to speak and transcribe spoken Spanish.
Esta es una respuesta de ejemplo.
For more information about student accessibility resources and test settings, visit caaspp-elpac.org. Thanks for watching.